Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Review. Today we have the Alchemist Broken Spoke American Pale Ale. I have had a sip of this, but I haven't done a whole can. The other day my wife wanted a beer. I forget what I had, what I was drinking, and it might have been like a stout or something. She doesn't like that style, but she just kind of wanted like low ABV. And I said the lowest we have is this in the fridge. It's 6%, and she said, yeah, that's okay. She didn't want anything like 8 or 9, which was a lot of the other stuff. She drank it and she said, "Yeah, it's bitter, right? It's like more bitter, which makes sense because it's regular pale ale. So it doesn't have the malt backbone, maybe to get the ABV higher, so it doesn't have maybe some sweetness or like juicy notes or whatever." And because I was drinking something else, and I wish I could remember what I was drinking. I was probably finishing a beer from a review. Um, I don't remember much about it. It was definitely hoppier than whatever it was I was drinking. So I'm excited to do a proper pour. Um, I forget if I said this. Thanks to Dennis, he grabbed a bunch of these, and I just did a very vigorous pour on that. Holy crap! Okay, you think it was Duvel the way that thing carbonated up? So yeah, my wife was I think excited to try it. Well, as excited as my wife allows herself to be about things like craft beer. But she likes heady quite a bit. She likes, if we get up near Vermont to try to do a heady run. She tried Focal the other day. I was drinking, and I thought she had it. And she's like, I haven't had that yet. I'm like, oh crap. But I'm like, I think I got another can in the refrigerator, but I gave her some that I was drinking. And we've done Crusher and a couple others I know she's had as well. But neither one of us had had this, and I thought that story would take longer. Okay, so the appearance, it looks, yeah, relatively transparent down here where it's thinner. It looks like a pale ale and a pilsner almost. It's a little lighter than I think of a pale ale. Goldenish is how I would describe it. Straw down here more. But for the most part, it looks the part. We got my 3 big fingers ahead on that. So let's just get into the aroma. Almost cheers to the aroma. First thing I'm getting is lemon, which is a good thing because I love lemon in beer. I love lemon, period. And I've said this before with heady, and I know some people think I'm crazy, and some people are like, yeah, me too. But I get a little bit of peanut butter, and I'm getting a little bit of peanut butter in the nose with the lemon. Some grass, and then just some like general earthiness as well, but like specifically almost like cut grass a little bit. And slight berry. So, but the lemon is I'm gonna say the top aroma here. And I'm wondering with the bitterness and the taste, and my wife was saying that if it's maybe like lemon forward, which would be awesome. I'm all about that. This is kind of cool too if you haven't seen it. Just to waste some time as soon as the head goes down. Hey, they put that on the back of some of these. You can click on it and see the videos that John posts from the Alchemist. That's a pretty cool idea. Cool label art. I love what they're doing, like with the hops and stuff. And they do have a spoke, the wheel here with the spokes, which is kind of cool. So definitely liking how they're doing their cans. Like somewhat, they're not crazy, but they're not super simplistic either. They're a nice balance of the two in terms of artwork. And I think I wasted enough time and let enough head go down. All right, cheers. So I do get some of that lemon rind. I get some of that peanut butter, but definitely lemon rind pith, slight lemon juice, but it's definitely more the pith and rind part, those oils that come out. But some of that juice, and again, maybe there's a different descriptor, but I have met a few people who are like, yeah, the the peanut butter quality they also get. But again, some people are like, dude, you are nuts. Like, what are you talking about? A little bit of grapefruit too, so it's that kind of citrus, not sweet orange at all. Definitely drinks like a pale ale. If I had to guess, I would actually guess the ABV is slightly lower than 6%. I would have gone more 4.5, 5 maybe. But yeah, this is very refreshing. If you have, so how to like say it in terms of like, do you want to try it? Do you want to seek it out or not? If you want a nice pale ale and you're kind of sick of the stuff you can easily get, I would say this is worth seeking out. But only if you're sick of the easy stuff you can get at the store. You know, even like Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, for example, right? Like that's just a great beer. People overlook it because it's been out for a while, right? There's no hype around it. Plug for my channel, no hype. But if you like some of the other Alchemist hoppy beers, but like because they have some other characteristics besides just like the bitterness and the lemon going for them, it's kind of cool to try this because you do get some overlap, like the Venn diagram thing, like the overlap. Um, there is some, so that's kind of cool to see. But you really got to be in a mood for a nice pale ale. The Alchemist, their prices are good, but then if you have to trade for it, obviously that ups everything. So I don't want to say like seek it out, trade, put up something crazy to get it either. You know, that's irresponsible. If you want to try a cool pale ale, you got some nice weather coming up, you're going to the beach or something like that. I would say then yeah, definitely try to score some of this. If someone offered this to me again, I would say yes, especially if it was like an easy score. So I hope I did it justice in terms of, it's good. It's not the most amazing beer I've had from them, even, let alone, any beer. But for a pale ale, for that style specifically, this is very nice. And if that's a style you enjoy, I would seek it out without going too crazy to get it. Thanks for watching. I always appreciate it. It's so sincere. Like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Thanks again, Dennis. Cheers, guys.